Today we are here at the climbing hangar in Sheffield and I'm joined by Will Bosi. Our aim today is to run through a typical training session with Will. So if you've ever wanted to know what that looks like, today you're going to find out, and I'm going to try my best effort to keep up with him.
This is a sort of standard session that I'll do about 3 times a week. It's about 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours normally. So yeah, hope you enjoy. The first thing I do in the session is campus boarding, but to warm up a little before that, I will in general do a couple like dynamic stretches and then traverse around on holds at the bottom of the wall, so keeping my feet on the floor and just kind of getting the fingers moving a bit, so on pretty joggy holds. It's quite fun if you've got like a board project as well, going and just gently feeling the holds a little and starting to like feel the positions of your shoulders. I got into doing this for competition warm-ups. It was like why I started the traversing without putting feet on the wall, because I found it so much better for your skin. Because in general, like when you actually climb, you always hit holds and like slide a bit on them. Whereas when your feet are on the floor, you can just be so like slow on them. And I feel like it saves a lot of skin. And in the comps where every hold's like the most aggressive thing you've ever felt, I felt like it was really important.
It doesn't feel like very much, but I think you're already known for like having a pretty short warm-up. I think you've spoken about just like pulling onto flash temps like quite warm, quite cold, sorry.
Yeah, I in general don't do much more. I tried getting into doing longer warm-ups, I found it didn't really make much difference, so I quite like the short ones.
Yeah,
currently they work anyway, so yeah. I think when I'm outdoors, I quite like just getting on my project as the first route. Like I don't try warm-up routes in general. Like the first go normally you'd be going more like clip to clip, just feeling holds, but I kind of prefer that, I think.
So now what we're doing, we're just hanging, just warming up, doing some hangs.
Exactly, so just putting a bit of weight through the fingers, not too much. Just basically trying to do like as much as kind of feels on the borderline of comfortable each time, so that it just gets a bit better and better.
Your warm-up's very intuitive then. Doesn't follows a pretty loose structure.
Yeah, I think a lot of my training's quite in a similar fashion, where if I'm feeling bad or it feels wrong or tweaky, I just won't do it that day. I'll stop or I'll move to a different exercise.
I normally do quite a bit more warming up.
Yeah.
I do a lot more for my lower body as well, but I suppose for campusing, so it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like sometimes after I do the whole camp session, I'm like, oh, I should do some easy climbing to get my legs going.
Yeah.
Because just campus boarding doesn't really get the legs, but okay, I do 100 campus moves is on the campus board to start. That's before I start climbing, yeah. It's like a bunch of different exercises, but adds up to 100 moves. So it feels like even if the rest of the session's awful and you just go home, you're like, yeah, I did 100 campus moves today. It was good.
Yeah.
I did something, you know. First exercise, pretty simple, just 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Good effort. Go on.
Where's 9 is the top, is it?
Yeah, go on. And again, nice and matching. Perfect.
Maybe not warmed up just yet. I mean, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then go for 1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
That's the thing in the campus board. You always just like can make the exercises either easier or harder, so it's nice.
I'm supposed to be trying to keep up, but at this stage, I'll keep up with the volume. I'll keep up with the volume.
I think that's the key.
Yeah.
Oh, just about. Go on. Yeah, come on.
Just 1, 3, 5. I'm gonna go again.
Nice. Yeah, that was way higher.
1, 3, 5 and a half. 1, 4, 7.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. What am I gonna do? 1, 4, 4.
I mean, 1, 4, 6 is still a good one. Go on. Nice. Good effort. Whew, there you go.
Yes. I think just actually pulling through immediately really helps.
Nice. Go on.
Oh,
good effort.
Caught it in a drag. But I was supposed to go to 6, wasn't I, anyways?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't, yeah, because I always do it, it's sets of 3, so you do like the big move, then the second move, and then you match for the third.
Yeah, okay.
And then, I don't know, that just keeps it, everything's like in sets of 3, so it keeps it quite nice numbers. Nice. Good effort.
But the aim is 6, isn't it?
I mean, kinda.
Yeah.
Right, what are the predictions? Do you reckon I can get to 9 today? I've never done it on this campus board.
I think so.
Because the holes are quite big, but they are like decent spacing here.
Very nice.
For a warm-up, for the warm-up one, that is good.
Yeah.
That is really good. Yeah, close, but not quite. That's it. This is what I've trained my whole life for right here. It all comes down to this moment.
Burden of Dreams was training for this.
For this, yeah. 159 on the Hangers campus board. Oh, this is so close.
Tickled it.
I tickled it. Right, only one more basic exercise to do after the 137 sets, which is 148, which is the progression, I suppose, from there. Nice, cool. So that basically ends, I suppose, the warm-up, and I actually do like a training set to finish, but like all the last ones are actually like training as well.
Yeah.
So now, instead of doing this sort of standard campus boarding, same start, but I'll go up to 5, but instead of going to the left side of the rung, if I go left hand, I'll be like above my right hand. So I like cross over almost, and you get like a twist movement, and then you have to pull through from that. You like twist around tons.
You go up and then you're just going to go in line again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and up to 5, go on. Nice, and matching. Good effort. And we can go climbing.
Yeah. Trying to warm up my lower body because Will doesn't do any of it. I'm just walking over here like normal, not doing anything.
Basically, because the campus boarding is really good for upper body, fingers warm up, but not really doing much in the lower body. So we're just going around some of the sort of easier, more funky comp style problems, I guess, to just get a bit of fun and just warm up the rest of the body a bit before we get on the like proper hard ones. Tell you what, this does not warm you up for hard crimp problems. But I'm so happy I don't ever try boulders outside like that.
So we've warmed up after the warm-up
Yeah.
for the climbing bit. And what's the intention of this session now? Is it going to be project level, or is it like relatively quick through boulders? How many attempts are you giving yourself?
Right below project level.
Okay.
So you can try stuff that is that sort of level that's a bit too hard, but basically want to go like 3 to 5 attempts max and stuff. Ideally just go through quite a lot, like, I don't know, 10 hard boulders.
3 to 5 attempts each.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. How many of those do you reckon you'll complete out of the 10 boulders?
So it depends, like in like a normal session, say I was doing it on the school board, I do like 4 sort of 8A warm-up boulders, and then go into and do about somewhere between 6 to 8 8B boulders, like proper like near my limit.
Yeah.
And then maybe 1 or 2 easier ones, and then sort of drop off from there.
Yeah.
So it should be like decent amount of climbing.
And you're completing most of those then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on. Good effort. Nice, come on. Stick with it. Good effort. Oh no. This is a pretty good level, this one it should go. The cross through move is cool. Really hard. You have to like crimp so hard on that thing. Whoa, that was really close. Coming into that sort of side pulley crimp.
This is a good question, hard one maybe. What one exercise helped your climbing the most?
I think single arm fingerboard like max hangs, I think has to be like the one exercise. Because that's like where I saw the most progression and the most change in my climbing was from doing that like for basic consistently for quite a few years. I don't do it so much now, but...
What do you reckon you'd recommend to other climbers that can't, or one arm hangs aren't that accessible? Like, I imagine you didn't just start doing one arm hangs, or did you?
I progressed into it. So, I mean, the first time the reason I started doing them, the first, like, I suppose, Lattice test I did with Tom, the result of it was he was like, right, you got really weak fingers. I was like, oh, like, I see. So yeah, we did like a lot of training to build into that. So doing the 2 arm hangs, then like with like pulley assistance and then slowly training into it. Nice. But I think that was like the biggest thing for me. Okay. I think like now the most useful exercise I do is campus boulders. So making like really hard sort of 12 to 14 move power endurance like campus lines. Go up. Nice. Whoa! Oh, I was completely out of compression there. I meant to toe jam or something, do you think?
I think it's amazing that there's such a hard circuit in this gym.
Yeah, it's
you
really
don't
cool.
get circuits this hard in a lot of gyms.
No.
It's quite special. Come on, Will. Come on.
Whoa!
Whoa. That looks insane.
Whoa! tries so hard.
Can you imagine Will Bosi in a climbing wall is experiencing climbs like the rest of us? Oh no, I can't hold that. The jam looks
I'll give
good.
it one more just in the top section and try someone else, I think.
Come on. Yeah. Nice, Will.
It's not a given the top either.
Super impressive. Well done.
That's hard. Like, the move into this was pretty limit.
Yeah.
Just pulling on. I think, yeah, doing that from the start's pretty next level. I think from the start, probably like 8C, could be 8C plus. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, this section is so draining on the pinches. I could be doing it really wrong and maybe I'm missing something obvious. What do we think? Do I try it once from the start after a rest or do I just move on?
Come on, Will. Come on. Come on. Yes, come on, Will. Good.
Oh, I was just soaking wet on that hold.
Ah, it's a
I
great
didn't feel
link.
like I had anything.
That was really good. Basically into the stand. It was really good.
Yeah, happy to call it on that one now. Getting on now with the next long one. Dropping it down a bit though to the yellow, which should hopefully be easier, but judging by looking at this, I'm not actually sure.
It looks
hard.
It's desperate. The holds look a bit bigger though.
Yeah. I'm not liking the sort of blocked slot near the top though when you're tired, trying to like...
No.
I'm so pumped. That is a long boulder.
That is a long boulder. Yeah.
Very long boulder. And I definitely had a foot too low for the drop knee. It was perfect to rest and come up. Then for the matching and going up, it was like right on the edge of my height. I think I should have used one of the higher ones. Good effort, come on. Nice. Go on. Good. Come on.
My hand just opened up and I was like, just too tired to go. I mean, normally this is where I'd probably call the session, but...
This is not going to be fun. This is all big holds, slopey pinches, skin destroying.
Are you on this one as well?
That's what I went to, but you're like so under it that
Right, okay.
I didn't feel I could move the feet at that point. Go on. Good, come on.
Ah.
Whoa. I think that's the beater. So what I tried the first time, I just somehow slap this and stay on.
Come on, Mark.
Oh no, I didn't jump out of it because I was like, oh, I might have the, like, I had it high enough I could almost add friction, and I was like, I can get the foot up. I started moving and I just slid down.
Are you starting to feel tired yet, Will?
Yeah, I don't feel like I could get on like a...
Just checking in for a friend.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't get on like a max level boulder and
Okay,
think I was going to send it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like, you know, in the roller coasters, I'm like at the bottom already. Not feeling so hot.
Yeah.
I think it's my fingers mostly. And I wasn't even camping on like edges to begin with.
Right, yeah, I might do one last yellow then and we can move on to the campsing.
How can a beginner get better at overhanging climbs?
If you can like make moves on the easiest climbs, I guess, on the steep wall, I'd say just keep trying them. Really, I think that's the time on the wall's the best. I think what's really important with the steep, because it's obviously the one where you need the most upper body and the most sort of strength, and that takes a while to build, is trying to like find ways around that. So really focus on using your feet and the rest of your body. So when there's a foothold and you do the move and your feet come off, try and just like really focus on holding the foot, really pushing into it and trying to work out, like just trying it a lot, trying to keep the foot.
At this point, I would take 2 rest days. What are we doing next, Will?
We're gonna get into the campus boulders,
Okay.
to the power endurance part of the session.
So I can take my shoes off?
Yeah. Okay. So you've had like the warm up, just kind of intense, then like the power of just doing like hard boulders,
Yeah.
the strength power, and now we're gonna do power endurance. So longer campus boulders.
How many moves?
Ideally, you're looking at that sort of 12 to 14 moves. So basically a bit more than what you do in the average boulder problem.
Okay.
So that you have to be on it a while and you start working into like the power endurance rather than just power. Oh, that red is too bad. Okay, that doesn't work. I could do that, start a bit higher. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, let's keep the first 2 moves, 14, a little easier. Nice. Good effort, come on. Nice. Good, big move, come on. Nice. Finish it off, yeah. Nice one. Smashed it.
Oh, good effort.
Cheers. That's pretty good level actually. That's like ideal where we're either just sending or just dropping at the top.
Yeah.
Where like the last couple of moves are all like just coming out, everything's like max try hard.
Come on, Will.
Oh no! Oh, I just missed it. I was slightly too low.
Good effort.
These moves actually for the roof are really powerful. Nice.
Oh, my skin is like tingling.
It
I don't know if
burns.
I've ever felt it like this before. It's like so red and my tips have just gone.
Do you want any tape or anything?
No, it's okay.
Oh, I just don't have the powers left to do that. Damn, the holds are at that point, like, you do all the hard holds down here, and then I'm like, oh, right, these holds are okay. And I just don't have the power to pull between them.
I think he's actually tired.
Yeah. Definitely. There's like a end that I quite often do to sessions as well, like a final bit kind of conditioning, which is basically the test to know if you've had a good session, you've tried hard. And you just do it at like whatever level you are. So if a pull-up's hard, it works for that. Or if, like for me, a one-arm pull-up in general is pretty hard. And you basically go over and just see if you can do one. So if a pull-up's really hard, just try a pull-up. Or if you know roughly what weight you work at, you try it with that. So I just go and try and see if I can do a one-armer. And if I can't even get really close to it, then I know I've had a really good session because I'm completely like, just so tired. Whereas if I can still do it, I always then feel like, maybe I should do like something else because I don't think I've tried hard enough. I feel like it's just a good gauge. That was like the slowest I've ever moved up the wall.
That's high effort, but good. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm at a pretty good level.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna try the left. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
Good session. That's a good sign.
Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that.
Thank you for the session. I'm absolutely toasted now. Can we go get some pizza?
Yeah, 100%.